Hi guys, Zigguron2 here. I had a couple requests on my last video to do an in-depth detail or tutorial on the bow. First off, we'll start with the coatings real quick. Alright, so there is power coating, which increases the amount of damage that your arrows do. There's close range coating, which the closer you are to the enemy, the more damage it does. I'm pretty sure long range it won't really do much, but it might still add a little bit of damage here and there. There's poison coating, of course, poisons the enemy. Paralyzing coating paralyzes. Sleep coating puts them to sleep. Exhaust coating makes it so they get fatigued faster, which you've noticed once in a while monsters will start to salivate from their mouth. That means that they're in a fatigue state, which means that they're very much slower and they do less attacks and more easier prey. And then there's slime coating, which is new to the Monster Hunter. They added a slime creature, which is the Brachiodos. And slime basically is kind of like a fire effect. It slimes the enemy, and then after a while, if you keep hitting him with more and more slime, eventually the slime explodes, doing extra damage. So it's kind of like a bomb, but like over time. In order to make the coatings, you need to use an empty vial. So let's go ahead and combine. So you use empty vial with a sleep herb for the sleep coatings, nitro shroom for the power coatings, paralyzed shroom for the paralyzed coatings, poison toadstool for the poison. Oh, I forgot about paint coatings. Those basically they're just like paintballs but for arrows. And you use paintberry for that. Then down here we have Wanchovy, which is used for the exhaust coating, and bomb marijuana for slime, and then wetfish for the close range coating. So that's how you make those coatings. So let's go ahead and get on the field, and then I'll show you the different ways that the bow can do certain things. Now when you've found the area that you would like to fight in, you would go ahead and check the equipment section. Now, with this section, you'll see that there's attack, affinity, slots, an element of some sort, or status effect of some sort, arc shot, and then if you go over the right some, you'll notice charge attacks. Now, with charge attacks, there's 3 different stages. The first stage does half of the normal attack damage. So, say my attack right now is 216. The stage 1 will only do about 108 damage, plus the 80 dragon damage, which is alright, I suppose. And stage 1 is just the normal, regular shot right off your bow. Whoop, wasting coatings. Right off your bow. So that's stage 1 right there. Stage 2 is where you hold it back for 1 tick. And that's stage 2. And that is also half of your attack damage. Now when you hit stage 3, which is the second tick, you'll actually get 1.5 attack damage, which means, say I have 216 attack, it would actually give me about 324 attack power, which is pretty decent. There's also a 4th stage, which gives you 2 times your amount of attack power, but you can only get that stage when you get certain decorations or equipment to unlock it. Now let's talk about the types of shots. There's rapid shot, pierce shot, and spread shot. Now, of course, each level of that shot does different things. Like the scatter shot shoots 3 arrows for level 1 and 2, level 2 being stronger, and then level 3 scatter and level 4 scatter do 5 arrows, which level 4 is stronger. Rapid, level 1 does 1 arrow, level 2 does 2 arrows, 3, 3, 4, 4, and pierce. Level 1 is 1 arrow that hits 3 times. Pierce 2 is 1 arrow 4 times. 3, 1 arrow 5 times. 4, 1 arrow 6 times. And again, level 4 is the best you can get for the shot type. Now for the types of shots. There's rapid, spread, and pierce. Rapid is just if you shoot with a certain charge. Each bow has different shot types. So with What was it called again? Rapid. With rapid shot, it's a vertical shot that shoots arrows down the center. So you can use this on creatures that are long, and then basically shoot above them, and all the arrows kind of drop down on them. So this is like good for like getting a bunch of hits in. The other one is Pierce Shot, which shoots one arrow, like I said, and it actually goes through tough hide creatures like Uragaan or like Diabolos's head. You know, stuff like that that's kind of tough to hit because you bounce off with weapons. So Pierce Shot's good for those type of situations. Then there's Spread Shot, which if you use it, it's a horizontal attack where it shoots all the arrows in a horizontal manner. That's good for really long creatures from the side, like Genmoran, Uragaan again, Nibble Snarf. You know, it's decent. I like using that when I was on my video. I used it on a lot. Also, let's see. Affinity is used to increase your crit chance. So the more affinity you have, the more crit chance you have. So say if I have 10 affinity, that means I'll have a 10% chance to do crits. Then, of course, each bow has different stuff like Paralyzing, Sleep, Ice. This particular bow has Dragon. And then there's Arc Shot, which I just learned about today. Arc Shot is if you're holding down the right bumper to use this, and then hold the Y button, or X, sorry, you'll see that there's like a circle on the ground. Now, the circle on the ground indicates where that arc shot's going to go. So while you have your bow drawn back, you hit the A button with the X button, which will shoot a little parry thing up in the air and have rocks come down. There's two types of arc shots. There's wide, focus, and blast. Wide shot has a 10 meter radius, which is basically like an area. Then there's the focus, which is a 3 meter radius, and then blast, which is actually a bomb instead of rocks. The reason for arc shot is basically to stun monsters. You know, like a hammer user, they hit the head of a monster quite a bit and stuns monsters so they knock down. Well, the arc shot is kind of used to help those hunters knock them, stun those creatures and knock them down. To apply coatings, you have to hit the X and the A button, and that will apply a certain particular coating. Now, in order to scroll through your coatings, you have to hold the left bumper and then just hit B or X to look through them. And of course, X and A again to apply the coating. And the last thing is the arrow attack. Now, when you have your bow out, all you do is hit the A button and you'll attack with an arrow. You can only get 2 hits. And I read actually just now that it's good for break-offs and cuts. So like if a monster fell down from like a stun or something, you can run over and use this to cut the tail really nicely. Also, while you have your bow out, there's the X button, the B button, which is a dodge. In either way, you can dodge to the left, dodge to the right, dodge backwards, and those are how, basically the dodge. Now, I read that if you have a monster near you, your best bet is to like look the opposite way you want to jump. So, say if you want to, or you can roll, but I use this jump a bit to get out of the way. Your best bet, instead of putting your bow away since it takes so long, is to either roll or try and hop away, because putting your bow away takes forever. I'm pretty sure that's all there is about bows. If I missed anything, please leave a comment. And I want to thank you for watching. If there's anything else that you want me to explain or talk about, just, again, send me a comment, and I'll get back at you. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.